New offense airplane streets of his
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Right.
And this will be a
and you know he's trying to pass it short. It's like... Man, that nigga too long, bro.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Right. His defense will turn up. It'll be a slow-paced game. You were like, bro, that shit corny.
And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers.
It'll be a couple times. I'd be like, yeah, he give me every once in a while.
The legends now. Congratulations.
The 22 yards.
I think he'd be everybody.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep.
Go touchdown from the rip, bro.
Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
And he cooking Tre'Davious. Bro, is only a night. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro, he's balling, bro. He is 69, bro. Yeah. Yo, he is 69 in the joint. He be balling, though.
Touchdown. Taken at the
That nigga be balling, bro. He'll be 69.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of
the all right, he should at least be 75, bro. 35 years. Yeah, I gotta fast forward the game.
Jones and the Pats now with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I gotta tell you, Aaron on Jetson is doing.
Throwing Jones. And caught by Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Patriots at 11-5 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got some space here. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field. It's halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try to pick up bigger yardage.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
I gotta fast forward this game.
We have
I ain't
seen some
even
great
know
runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
Come on, dude.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Why you gotta look back? He's good on them, John. You can't do shit when somebody kept picking him.
Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
It's the second quarter rebound. Run the ball. Yeah, you keep trying to play. Josh Allen threw a lot of picks and roll like too.
Following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he is going to be tackled at the 1 yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1 yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down. Now Jones. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Come on, Kyle.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll roll him out right. He's got his man, Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
That's complete left side to Bateman.
I'm about to work on my sight.
Now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
On 1st and 10, Jones looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Jones. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
I might try to throw a back field for that shit probably get picked.
Jackson now. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You're gonna leave too long, bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone
There
for a
we go.
touchback.
Oh, damn. Oh, man, this
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Off play action. Jones. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
He's going to let it go again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Give me that shit.
Off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but well, that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I throw a pick six.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, you can't have a
Get you
bad
down the
mix.
coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You got it, finish. Oh. I'm about to stand there for this, man.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number
I'm running
3.
Whoa. Whoa. He came back with like.
The Patriots trailing
Especially
here, but
on
they
the
will
street,
have the
they
football
gonna lie.
first as the third quarter is underway.
You
And
talking about
that'll
running the
carry over
slide.
the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Refrigerator.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right out of the
You
gate,
want the cards,
they face
bro?
what you think could
Hey,
be
the
a
cards,
pretty
bro.
important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're
Let's
down
take
2
it.
scores.
Tank
That's
and
not the
team
end
and
of the
tank with
world.
them.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves.
That's
For
because
them
you
to start
traded the whole
clawing
big
back,
roster.
you got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3
You
and outs
you
and
traded
expect
the
to get
whole
that done.
roster. Fucking
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You got Cooks out there. You got Zeke out there.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Nobody give a fuck
Big
about
play
running
there
back.
for New England. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones' throw is caught here by Anderson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Working with his 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Strickland, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going.
I'm about to say, what? What the fuck I'm in there?
He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Oh, shit, this is coming back. Let me lock that. I ain't doing it.
And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
They're trading me big, bro.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
That dude trading me big. He would be cool, bro. Let's bring me Josh on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh my God, bro.
Jackson going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? If they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles, they've got to go back out there and play.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Strickland. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Jones being chased down left.
That's all you need.
Side complete. That's Strickland. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring it down right at the 45.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try the right side with Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Harris running straight ahead. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Second and 5 now. Jones.
Pick that shit.
Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On the give, this is Harris. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you didn't mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch.
Oh, my God.
They got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield but what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Oh my God, that's not a first down.
Offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on third and inches.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Oh, you got to catch that.
But this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. Fourth down, here's Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Looking to throw on second down. Jones, he's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Jones now to throw on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. So 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach hand?
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get... He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with an even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this is going to be home in by the tight end, Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing now is Jackson. And now here is another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game